So, the entrance of the cave kind of, as you come through here, you kind of come through here. So, kind of deal with that real quick. You guys want to move your characters into the entrance of the cave, or if you want to hang out outside, is up to you. I mean, if you guys want to
just hang out in there.
You guys will be just
good. There's like I'm still triggered.
Can I?
Okay.
Sure, I'm almost convinced there's nothing here at the moment, but can I do
Deception?
Deception? Yes, you guys can.
Yeah. I wanted to check if there was traps or something.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, so you guys see that's from where you guys are.
Ooh. Oh, well, there's someone up there, so.
Just a little bit in there.
Yes.
What's this? Is this just like something like that's...
it's a stone column that's kind of connecting stalagmite and stalactite, like from the ground all the way up to the ceiling of the cave.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just thought it was like a random. It was either that, or I was like, oh, that's just either that, or it was like a random black hole in the ground.
Yes, no, that is a column, the stone column, made out of the same rock as the cave. So that's what you guys can see from here.
Okay. So hold on, where's my ruler? No, I cannot do that.
You guys can, since you're not in combat right now,
you can move freely.
You can move freely.
Okay.
You can move wherever you want to move.
Okay.
Yeah, only in combat where you move up to your speed.
However, that guy you notice is facing down toward the entrance at the moment. So if you want to move by like his line of sight, which would be just kind of
do a stealth check, right?
Kind of this. Yeah, that would be a stealth check.
Okay,
that's
so
his.
That's about the length at which he can see clearly. The rest of it's kind of a blur.
Damn,
he's blind.
That looks hella weak there. Probably okay.
Stealth 12. Yep.
So I can move over.
Where are you wanting to move?
Like right here, just to get a little bit closer, but not. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, yep. Easy peasy. He doesn't seem to notice you at all.
Okay.
From where you are now, you can see...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Lit. So that's what you can see from here. They don't seem to be... They don't seem to notice you guys either. They don't seem to be paying you any mind.
Okay.
I'll move to where she is too.
Alrighty. Cool. And you very easily do.
Wait, what did you do? Oh, sneaking?
He just snuck up, like, he got
did the whole,
where I was, yeah.
And honestly, I think I'm going to sneak up too, because how else am I going to move without being noticed?
Okay.
You just walk in like, what's up?
What's up? Do you want to buy my wares?
What's that?
You want to buy my wares?
Like, he just fucking, like, he has his, like, cloak, like, kind of cling to him, and he just, like, walks on the open, and he, like, just opens it, like, wide open, like a frickin' flasher. He's like, yo, wanna buy some shit?
Wanna buy blades?
Hey, kid, you wanna buy some blades?
And
Human has wares if you have coin.
Oh, well, I'm hella sneaking.
You are incredibly sneaky. You are a fart in the wind. Like, you are completely invisible. Undetectable. Completely
What kind of
incognito.
fart, though?
A silent fart. Because you know they're
Uh,
deadly.
So
Why did you back away?
I was
the
too
effect of
close.
my thaumaturgy skill, how much area does that cover?
If you click your thaumaturgy, click the spell, it'll put the whole text block in the chat there.
So I just click
Yes,
it.
click that, and now it's in the text chat there.
Right.
30-foot range.
It's not incredibly great.
From where you are, that's about there.
About
You would just be shooting at the window, like just like.
yeah. It's not really an attack. It's like a little
It's a little effect, so you
little
can
things
Oh,
I
make
can
your
it's
voice
like to
boom 3
distract
times
them.
as loud. You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. Harmless tremors in the ground. You can create a instantaneous sound that comes from a point that you want to pick, like within 30 feet. So if you chose to like have whispers come from like here, ominous whispers, they would. Or you can change the appearance of your eyes, or cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. Something minor like that. That's kind of ooh spooky. That's
It's poltergeist.
except with less rapey clown.
Yeah,
God.
it's true.
Oh my god.
And
Okay, I'm actually surprised you know about that because you are like anti-horror film.
I've seen poltergeist.
I am.
You have?
Quite a
Oh
sip.
my gosh, I didn't know.
It's not scary.
It's
Old
yeah, I
and
guess
badly made.
you do know that there was real dead bodies in that film, though.
could I stealth my
did
way
not know
over
that.
here?
Over by the column?
Yes.
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Roll some of that stealth. That's a 10.
Ooh.
Okay. Fuck, that was going to be a really good roll, and then the fucking dice at the other one.
An A for
This is
effort.
such bullshit for the 3D. For the
I-
3D dice.
Faye
Alright,
looks into
so
the
you want to duck behind that column there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yep. Move your character the way you want to move. And from there, you can see.
Did that work? Are they that stupid?
Yeah,
I guess
that's
they
all
are.
you get that much to see. Breathe it in. More rocks.
It appears as though they didn't see shit.
Wow. Oh my god.
Did you have to
Nice,
roll
man.
perception for them or something?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys didn't see dick. You are
Wow.
completely incognito.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
You see a few of them just kind of standing around. Like one of them, this guy down here, he's kind of kicking at some of the stones in the ground. You can see him kicking them into a pile, which he then kind of kicks and knocks over.
Like a
Seems to be
dumbass.
some sort of game he's playing where he kind of scoops the rocks with his feet into a pile. This guy over here is just standing there picking his nose. This dude appears to just kind of be like, he's got a big old club, and he's just got it planted in the ground. He's just kind of leaning against it and staring off against like into the water down here. He's just
Right.
kind of staring away at that, like completely out of it. And this guy, I don't know, he's kind of sat down, like looking at his feet.
Jeez.
They are
So-
so dumb. They are
Okay,
the
so-
only one that's really active is this guy up here. He's just kind of keeping a lookout, and even he didn't fucking see you. So
Fantastic.
So from where I'm at, I can't see this, right?
you can't see. Well, let's see what you can see. You can see this stuff over here. So you can see
Okay.
these two guys.
Okay. Because I was gonna motion. I was gonna motion over to Die and be like, "What's going on?"
I draw my.
And then like Die's like, nothing.
I draw my knife and whisper that we should kick their ass.
Let's do it.
We can hell take these guys. They're so dumb.
Well,
We're all like giggling in the corner, like.
well, if we don't have a choice.
Just reveal this because keeping that hidden.
I was gonna move over like here. Would I have
Okay.
to do another stealth check?
Yes.
Okay.
Do these guys have like good hearing?
They have decent hearing, yes. Outdoors.
Oh my god, Lacey.
Oh god!
They have decent hearing outdoors.
At least that one was on your second roll that you don't need.
I feel
Yeah.
like whenever Lacey rolls stealth, it's like 90% of the time it's really horrible.
Yep.
I'm trying. All right.
So you slip past everyone and whoosh over to that spot there, hug the wall. No response.
Oh my god!
He's-
I'm like looking over at Di. I'm trying really hard not to laugh.
This guy up here is either deaf, dumb, blind, or all of the above.
Alright.
So, what else would you guys like to do?
I have an idea of what I want to do.
I mean, they pretty much don't see shit, so I'm pretty sure you can do
this
whatever the
guy's
fuck
just
you
nice.
want.
Can I sneak up over there?
I'm pretty
Certainly
sure you could.
do it. You succeed.
Okay, well, yeah.
Alright, and once I'm there, I just kind of want to take a precaution, also for fun. I want to drop caltrops like in this little piece of place, like here
In
somewhere.
this little alley here.
Piece
Yep,
of place.
certainly. You just,
Yeah, I just want to drop a few
scatter some
caltrops.
caltrops.
Like,
yep,
how many do I have? 20.
something like that. Yeah,
How much would it take to
You can-
cover that area? Like,
that probably like 5 or 10.
okay, so I'll
To
do
give
10.
it a decent amount where like someone is gonna step on one if they pass
Yeah,
through there.
I'll do 10. So I put
Okay.
caltrops in that corner, that spot. That's it. That's all.
Alrighty. We just
That's basically all.
That's
I
all
want
you want to do.
How do I unlock myself from the grid?
hold Alt. Hold Alt and click and drag.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
So I just put a little thing there saying, "Hey, there is caltrops in that area." Red X.
Alright then. Can I try to sneak up, like, to behind this guy and just like,
This guy here.
yeah.
All right. That's going to be a stealth check. Would anyone else like to do anything before that? Because if that stealth check gets stuffed up, that's going to initiate combat.
I mean,
So wait, what did she do? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
So-
try to attack one of them.
She's
from
going to try and sneak up behind
behind.
this guy, like up here, and try and attack him. And I just want to know what everyone else wants to do. If there's anything you want to do before she does that.
Well,
Um,
once
go ahead.
once I saw Gunther lay the traps out, I was going to walk out and throw a knife at him. So
At this guy up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that's just attacking.
Yeah.
Okay, and I roll now?
Yes.
Okay.
You can. Whoop.
Yikes.
Well, that one is on the other side, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only the first roll counts.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Well,
So do I? Yeah.
You get in behind this guy. He hasn't noticed you,
What a
Oh my
dumbass.
God.
but this guy over here has.
Oh.
Okay.
He hasn't had time to react just yet.
Okay, so then I attack this guy with
With your longsword?
with my
So
longsword.
you'll have advantage on that as well. So you click your longsword and you take the higher of whatever two numbers come. 17. You hit him. Just two-handed, just going to cleave all the way across. Alrighty.
That's 1d10 plus
your
3.
strength.
Excuse me. Oh gosh. Hold on. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Come on. You can't be up there, Speedy. You know better.
So you swing and cleave deep into this guy's back, and
Nice.
it howls in pain. This guy hops to his feet. Guy will turn around. This guy, it draws his attention. Draws this guy's attention. Everyone
Die, what
knows,
the
and I'll
fuck?
get everyone to roll the shit out of some initiative.
Okay.
Neato.
Thanks, Die.
Oh boy.
Why?
For once, I get something nice out of initiative.
Oh, god damn. Let's see if I can close the door real quick.
Alrighty. No, it's going to. Really inspiring. Okay. Is that everyone's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yep. So Gunther is going to go first.
Can I prepare an action for like if this one comes by or something?
You certainly can, yeah. So you can hold your action until a particular thing happens, at which point you can take it.
I'll do that.
So you're going to hang out until this guy makes his way
until
by
this
the
guy
counter.
makes his move and walks into it.
Yep,
And if he's
okay.
smart enough to walk into it,
He's not
Yep.
that smart.
he's just like, oh, I guess I don't need to be down there right this second. And like Gunther's just like sitting there twiddling his thumbs while everyone is getting like fucking slaughtered behind his back.
So yeah, I'm
No biggie.
standing there with my rapier and everything.
Ready to go. Okay.
Ready
So
to go.
next is going to be Lazara's turn.
Okay. Okay. I'll move here
Yep. And you're going to throw a knife at
and
that one.
throw a knife at him to lure him towards me.
Alrighty. Roll. Roll your attack with that. So 1d20 plus, I think it's 3, yeah. Cool. So you kind of jump out, haha, whoosh, and it just kind of hits the rock back there and bounces off and skitters along the ground.
How could you miss?
And you can see the rest of that area there.
Okay.
Seems pretty empty.
It does, yes. So, you can do that. Next is going to be Dai's turn.
I'm gonna have another go at that same
Yep.
guy.
So you swung one way, now you're going to swing back the other?
Yes.
Alrighty. That's a natural one.
Oh, is it?
Yep, so this
Oh,
guy
fuck.
Oh.
ducks, he ducks down in pain, and you just catch air, and I'll get you to roll a dexterity check. Or a dexterity saving throw. Yep. Okay, you're fine. I was going to say, if you stuffed that up, you would have, like, swung wide, like, lost your balance and fell over, but
Okay.
you are good. You kind of, like, wobble a bit, but you're okay.
Good
you
thing
still
didn't
have
roll
one
a nat
action.
one on that.
Another.
Another one?
Yes.
Swinging it back the other way. Okay. That'll hit him.
Nice.
You're ready for it this time. You're not going to have that shit happen again. No. Okay. As you just, cleave the rest of the way through him, through that same wound on the way back and just cut him in half.
Oh god.
Nice.
Yeah, he is absolutely dead. He's like
I
all
hope
the way dead.
I hope Gunther didn't see that because he would have just
No,
shot
he's
his
waiting.
pants.
The other way.
Gunther's
heard a
looking
noise.
the other way and waiting for A dumbass
He's
who
gonna,
chose
like,
the wrong
at the
path.
end of the battle, he's like, "How'd you guys do?" Oh.
Basically,
So now it's Faye's turn.
Okay. So I am going to charge about.
I just want to say, on your longbow, the range on that is quite substantial.
yeah.
Okay, so I don't need
150
to
feet.
get.
Lacey,
Okay.
if you click
If
on the
you-
little
yeah, you
cogwheel,
can reach
it would-
the edge of the map. You can reach just about anywhere with your longbow. A longbow can shoot
Okay.
hella far. You have like 150 to 500 foot range, like
Hey,
mad
Lacey,
far.
Mhm.
if
Yeah.
I remember, if you click the little cogwheel next to your weapon, you'll see that I made you write that the range on it.
Did you?
I sure did, if I recall.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Longbow, if you click the cogwheel, it says like range 150 to 600 feet. So yeah, you have a very good range in that bow. You can reach
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
All
From
right.
wa-
So
from way away.
I am
Aim for
going
the
to.
stars.
I'm going to aim a. God damn it! I'm gonna aim a bow at this guy. So 1 sec. Make sure I'm hitting the wrong one. I don't hit long sword. Did I hit
Yeah,
it
the guy in the
twice?
back there, you could hit from about where the campfire was.
Okay.
So
Jeez.
yeah, you can fucking hit with your longbow if you want to do that. So yes, the longbow.
Mhm.
9. So you fire a shot past the wall here. Which one were you firing at? This guy here?
Yeah.
All right, so you hit this wall back here.
Dang it.
Yes, it just kind of barely sails over his shoulder as he ducks down to avoid it.
Okay.
You still have one more action, so you can take another shot if you wish. Or you can move.
Because wait, hold on. Just want to know how far I am from this guy. Oh, okay.
30.
Wait, no. Wait, am I allowed to charge and then hit him, or did I already waste an action by
You
doing
already
that?
used an action, so a charge would be your movement action.
Okay, so can't do that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna fire another arrow at that guy. Hopefully,
The
I
same
don't
guy?
miss. Yeah,
Alrighty.
motherfucker.
It's the same.
That's your day.
Yeah.
I
it
killed
basically-
one.
What's surprising about this is, like, okay, you miss him, fair enough, but you hit the back of the other arrow dead on that splits it in half. That particular spot in the wall is, like, fucking hurting right now.
Nice aim.
Do you think like the walls are collapsing because of what I did? Maybe something.
Not quite.
Dang
But
it.
I mean, it looked pretty cool when it all splintered out like
I mean-
crazy like that. That was pretty rad.
It's not yet, but if we all keep hitting the wall, it'll probably happen eventually.
Something bad will
Go for
happen.
the wall.
All right, so Otairin is going to pop out and focus a magic missile entirely on this guy right here. I believe the range was 30 feet, so she's going to be here, in fact, to do it. Magic missile at level 1. Correct. Damn.
Is it hella dead?
Not quite. He looks incredibly hurt because these 3 darts of force energy just kind of wham, wham, wham hit him, and he just kind of does the whole dramatic death from being shot kind of thing. Like, woof, woof, woof. Yeah, that happens. And that's going to be her turn. All right, so starting off their turn, this guy's going to move into the caltrops, and
I'm gonna
Is
smash
hell
it.
dead?
he's going to take some fucking damage.
How much
Is
damage
he
is that?
Let me check real quick, actually. I'm not sure.
I have absolutely no idea how much damage
Yeah,
Caltrops do.
surprisingly, never
not-
in my time as a DM have I ever had someone who actually used caltrops.
Like they had them, but they never used
No one
them.
ever plans ahead for it. They're all just like, I mean, fucking, I got him, haha, and then they just run into battle. And I'm like, cool.
I have Caltrops throws the bag at the people.
Uh, Any creature enters the area must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or stop moving and take piercing damage until the creature. All right, so yeah, it is. It takes 1 point of damage and its speed is heavily reduced, but it steps on a couple of them, so he's going to take 3 points of damage.
And since he's there now, I can
And
actually hit him.
he's basically just like, oh fuck, like dancing on these.
He walked on a Lego.
It's like stepping in a fucking Lego, or like stepping in a D4. Incredibly painful. You think Legos are bad? 4-sided dice. Let me tell
Oh
you.
boy, yeah, those will hurt.
Oh, my fam.
And now
Right,
that he's
so he's
here, I
gonna
can
come up here.
actually. Well, can I? I was prepared for an attack here,
Oh, right, you were preparing your attack. You are correct.
so I get an opportunity on
Go
him.
ahead. Yes. I'll just move you down here real quick.
Yeah, because I was in the wall.
Go on. Yes.
Unless you want to swing at the wall.
Haha! And you just stab into this guy. Roll your damage.
Yep. That really did. Okay, I typed the wrong thing. I thought I typed the one. It was an I.
For 8 points of damage. He's hurting.
Okay, he's got 8
He's like he's got spikes in his feet. He's like just been stabbed in the gut, and he's having a real shit day. This guy is going to charge over here and attack Otairin with his
The child. Oh
with
no.
his club.
Oh no!
Don't hit children.
Can you imagine if her character dies while she was away?
That would be unfortunate.
Like, what
It has
happened while I
happened
was
before.
gone? Your character's dead. Like,
He
oh.
swings wide, and he kind of clips the wall beside him, and it throws the rest of the swing off, and he just catches air. This guy up here is going to attack your character with his rusty old like machete thing that he has with a natural 20.
What?
So he's going to deal 7 points of damage as he just like
Ooh.
That's
cuts
like
into a bit of the meat just under your chest plate.
fuck.
Well, shit.
That's like
Half your head.
half of my health.
So 7 points of damage. Whoosh. All right, and this guy is going to move up here. He's also targeting you. He's going to pick up a rock off the ground and hurl it.
Oh god.
Nope. And it bounces off the corpse of the hunched over, like in half gulp, like
Oh,
Gnoll
man.
in front of you. They're not really good at ranged attacks. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Like
I
he
can
just
see
kind of
that.
like he's run out with his staff, and he's like, I don't know any magic, huh? Right?
He cast a rock.
Yeah. Yes. Gnoll casts
Literally.
rock.
You cast the first rock.
He's like, I used Rock Smash. This isn't goddamn
Use
Pokemon.
rock smash.
It's not very efficient. It is confused and it hurt itself in its confusion. So, Gunther, it's your turn again.
Well,
Back
since
up
I'm
to the
he-
top of the turn order.
since I'm here, I could either stab him again or back away and yeah, I'll just stab him.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
stabby
you sure
stab
can.
him.
Huh?
Stabby stab him.
No, what
Shake
did
him.
you say, Nick?
Yeah, you can
sorry.
just go ahead and do that again. That's totally fine.
Yeah,
Stab the
and-
hell out of him.
Earlier, I forgot to do my sneak attack on him. That's okay.
Oh, correct. You did jump out and surprise him. Roll 1d6.
Like it just kind of happened to. Oh wait, I forgot to roll that
Okay.
earlier.
Yeah, so you can attack him again now if you want. Without a d6 because you're in combat now. And
Yeah.
he's pretty aware that you are in front of him. As you
Oh
just
yeah,
done.
for sure.
That'll typically kind of give it away. You hit him,
I do?
and yep, anything you roll is going to be enough to kill him, so he's dead.
Oh, neat. And I'm
Yes.
guessing I still have an action to move or something.
You do, yes. Or you can like throw something or
I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
fart. I don't know.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this dude.
Shoot an arrow?
Like this guy.
Yep, no worries. Give it a go. Don't roll a 1. Cool.
Did I hit?
That hits him. Yep.
Neat.
You can roll your damage.
On bows, it's plus like plus what again?
Plus your dexterity. Yes.
Okay, so that's what I thought at first. I wasn't sure the first time I was writing my stuff. Oh well, at least it's something.
Yep.
Thank God I
And
have
it
a good
was-
modifier.
That was enough to kill him.
What?
God damn. Jesus
Yeah, he was on
Christ.
low hit points. That boy was.
He just got
Hella
hit by
bashed up.
like Savvy's character, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
she's
right,
like
yeah.
that hella magic missile on him, and he's going like, oh, and attacked her, and then you've just gone.
Oh,
thunk,
okay,
and
so it
finished him
was
off.
basically like it was basically dead.
Yeah, more or less. Like he was in a really rough way, and then you just like finished him. Finish him. So next is Lazira's turn.
Okay. Okay. I'll fire my short bow at this guy.
Alrighty. Chew. That'll hit him.
Why is everyone shooting like awesome shots and then here I am just, you know,
The
hitting
ranger,
the arrow?
like, whoa.
Shooting the same
whoa.
arrow, shooting 2 arrows on the same exact spot where they pierce each other.
I was just trying to show off, guys. It's no big deal.
He's trying to show
Nice save.
Roll intimidation.
Look how scary I am. I can shoot an arrow at an arrow. How amazing I am. Yes, so you fire that shot and it like gets stuck in the meat of his thigh. And it doesn't look pretty. Any other action you'd like to take? You can
I'll
either
just do
fire
something
another
again.
shot or move.
I'll just do the same thing again.
Alrighty. Hey, you hit him again. Fucking ow. Yeah, you get like one in his thigh and then one like about 3 or 4 inches over in the same thigh, like in the side of it. Like, that leg's hella fucked up. Yeah, he's having a real rough time of things. Back over to Die.
Okay, I'm gonna get this other motherfucker because he just hit me and I'm really upset.
Yeah, that makes sense. Seems fair.
Fuck him up.
Fucking
And so you do.
So
Good
I
job.
Yeah. He's got like a shield and everything, like that stone shield, but
do. Yeah.
that makes absolutely no difference to you as you just like carve across his chest, like missing the shield completely. And then your next.
Again.
Yep, fair enough. Going back at him again with another hella longsword slash, and that hits him.
Damn.
He is.
He's fucking
Yeah,
dead.
he shouldn't have fucked with y'all. Like, damn. Damn. You cut this guy's head, like, swinging left to right, you, like, miss the shield and come up across his chest, and then right to left, coming back the other way. You go right across his neck, and his head pops off, like, boop, and then hits the ground and rolls. He is
Hey,
dead.
Hey, Di, maybe you should, like, maybe chill a little.
How about you chill?
How do you get the little icons next to your thing in the chat?
Oh, I haven't set that up for you guys yet. If you guys send me like the JPEG or PNG of your little character there, I
Oh,
can
yeah.
set that up to be like your little avatar. So
Neato. I'll do that
yeah,
later.
Neato burrito.
So after having done that, I scream.
Yeah, she's like super metal. So now over to Faye. What are you gonna do?
I'm actually gonna. No, I'm actually going to try. Wait, how far am I from this guy? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna charge over to this guy, and
Okay.
I'm going to swing my short sword at him.
Haha. Oh no.
Oh god.
You you swing, but you don't really. You kind of catch like some of the hair from its mane, and just kind of cleave through.
God
Unlucky.
damn. Why am I so bad at fighting?
Is Faye gonna be okay?
I give up. I quit. I'm trying.
You got this, sweetie.
Oh my god! Here the child comes to save the day.
God damn it!
Even the child.
I'm fucking face fucking triggered right now.
The kid just like pops out like shoom with a firebolt, and it just kind of strikes it in the side of the head, and just leaves like one side of the Gnoll's hyena ass head like just singed completely, and it drops to the ground and twitches a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna kick that fucking thing and say I killed it. I did that.
That seems fair. Okay, well,
So frustrating. Why the fuck
like,
is my
okay,
My 12-and-a-half-year-old.
bested by the child.
Whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna
Can we loot?
Yep. Okay. So
next
you guys,
time, yeah.
I'm just gonna assume you guys are gonna loot the shit out of the
Yeah.
stuff.
Also,
I'm
how many-
looting
is
this.
gonna.
You know what? I'm
how
looting
many-
this guy. Yep.
How
I'm
many
gonna
cult-
loot those guys I killed.
how many caltrops can I
Okay.
salvage from this?
All of them.
Really?
None of them were damaged. They were just like, yeah, they just kind of stuck into his feet like tacks, and you can just pull them out of his feet if you.
I'll pick them
It's a
up.
bit bloody and gross, but you can do it.
Yeah, I'll do it, and I'll clean them later.
Okay.
And what do I get from this dead guy anyway?
All right. So each of you get basically their rusty junk weapon that they had on them. So more stuff that you could probably hawk for a couple of gold, or if you find someone who is into buying all this kind of weird, like, ooh, tribal thing, weapon, whatever. If you can find someone who will buy that kind of stuff, you can probably sell it for a bit of a better price, but a couple gold for that. And each one had about 5 pieces of gold on them, so you can add that to
Oh,
your
nice.
inventory as well.
Those were the rich
Seems like-
ones.
At least I get something out of it.
Those were
Yes.
the wealthy gnolls.
Okay. And then what do they have on them again?
Just a rusty junk kind of weapon. Whether it be the one that you're looting with the same staff with the painted rock, or whether it be the rusty old tall club.
Oh, mine has
Looks like a
hatchet.
couple of the weapons, the machetes and the clubs, have been taken from bandits, traders, whoever they could find along the way they've ambushed and killed. Probably eaten. You
So
get the idea that maybe the little leaf sacks of rotting meat
Oh.
were not exactly deer. There's not venison in those bags. And then you have like things that have the stone little axes and then the stone shield. That
So
looks
what?
like stuff
So
they
the
made
first one I
themselves.
killed had a pair of axes.
Yes, stone tribal hand. Gunther.
I have a. Gunther has an idea, so he's just gonna grab one of those bags of rotten meat.
Okay, he will grab one of the bags of rotting meat. It is hella
I'm
stank.
concerned.
Here.
It's pretty gross, but he has it.
You,
It is.
He has
you're
an
gonna like
idea.
stay away from the group.
You will
Gunther,
now.
roll sleight of hand real quick.
Sleight of hand.
And I'll get Lacey to roll perception.
Perception. Okay. Ba, 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 ba.
You were too busy looting your Gnoll to notice that he grabbed the sack of meat from the other one.
Oh, I wasn't like saying. I was just like, no, you just, like
Oh,
later.
okay. So just to see if she would notice me.
Did
Yeah,
you
she didn't
really?
notice.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to notice. I was just stating a fact. I was like, later on, we're probably
Okay.
gonna kick. We're gonna kick you out. Be like, you can stay
'Cause you
way
stink.
back
Hey,
there.
boy, you need a bath. Damn.
What the other one have?
Damn.
What did the other one have?
The other one that you alluded there, that one with the sword and the shield. So he's got like
Okay.
a rusty machete
All right. Oh, okay. I'm
and
just-
a stone tribal shield that looks kind of heavy, but you can carry that as long as you don't carry too much other heavy shit.
I'm just gonna try to like grab the
Yep.
machete.
Alrighty. And they are all like heckin' dead.
Good.
And it's at this point that I'll get everyone to roll a perception check as well. You guys are out of combat now, by the way.
18.
God, why
I
am I
see.
sucking so bad? I'm getting really frustrated here. Like all of my rolls, like everything.
It's
And
okay.
today's
I've been there.
not a-
Trust me.
Today is just not a good day for Faye.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You want to know what
Um,
you know, Lacey? I know how that feels because whenever I was in high school playing D&D, I was always the one with the really terrible rolls.
It's just like, God fucking damn it.
That
I
will-
Can I?
sliced my
Can I?
I
That
will
sliced
eat in
off
person,
my
huh?
own leg.
Oh my god.
That poor bastard. And he runs a tabletop gaming show. Like,
Oh
damn.
God.
Damn.
Hey, Lacey,
Um,
at least.
What do I see?
Alright, so you guys see just above the pool over here, carved into the wall is some writing, some like some glyphs and letters. Let me just see what languages do each of you know?
I
Ba,
know
ba, 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 ba.
Elvish,
I
Goblin,
know-
and Giant.
Okay.
I have Elvish, Sylvan, and Draconic.
Yep.
Common, Elvish, and Orcish.
Okay. And
Infernal and Abyssal.
okay, so all of you that can read Elvish can read this. It's just like from where you are now, you'll have to get closer to read it. It's kind of carved and it's got a bit of moss in it and that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to read. Getting a close look at it, the carving on the wall says 1d6 damage. No, I'm kidding.
It's like looking at the
it says one.
Can everyone read this but me?
Yes.
Yep.
No.
Sorry. Like, what does it say? And it's like it says die as a loser. We're just like
It just says like it's just scratched in awkwardly like elves rule. Like
It's okay, I'll just translate for you.
Yeah, and I'm
Steve was
I'm
here.
and then I'm like covering Gunther's mouth like don't do it.
It's like a really bad doodle of a penis.
it's just fucking like it says like look to your right, you look right. There's one that says look up, you look up at the ceiling. There's like a great big dick butt tapped into the.
Incredible.
But no,
Like,
really,
oh.
what it does say is one mistress anchors her followers. Before each can be struck down, the mistress must first be stricken.
That sounds
Wait,
really
can you
ominous.
just repeat that again?
Okay, so it says one mistress anchors her followers. Before each can be struck down, the mistress must first be stricken. Let me really quickly put a thing here for you guys. This might make it easier. There. Can you see that? Whoops. I'm pressing all of the wrong buttons. Oh God, help me, please. Why?
Save this
Let me
man.
See that there. Okay, can you see that?
Oh,
It's on the
cool.
left. Just
Oh,
scroll down a
Where's
little
that?
bit. Okay, cool. Scroll
Now I
down
can
just
actually-
below the pool. Below the pool.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, there it is.
There you go. Cool.
Now I can write it down,
Well, there you go.
because that's what Gunther does.
Yes.
I tried to like No, I'm kidding. I was gonna say I was gonna try to like knock his notebook into the water.
Just slap it out of his hands.
Please.
Fucking nerd.
Nerd.
Okay, so while they're
notebook, nerd. I'm kidding.
That's
while they're
like
kind of translating the glyphs on the wall, and Otarian is just kind of like stepping back and forth, trying to peek through and see what's there. What is Dai gonna do? Since they're all just looking at like pretty pictures, apparently.
Like, what the fuck?
Can I just like look around and
Mhm.
we've already done a perception
What
check.
were you gonna look around for exactly? Because we'll just use the same perception check, but like, what are you looking for?
I
just
see
gonna
there's like
explore?
this little can I explore around
Up
a little?
there?
Yeah.
Yep. You
We
can go and
have-
have a look. So there's it appears to be a just kind of like a gap. You would have to like, you can maybe fit through there, but you'd have to like on your side kind of like slide through. Like it's a real close together kind of gap.
Can we get the child to like do it?
You want to call her over? You want to call the child over?
Yes.
Yep. All right. We call the child over. She's like, yeah, I can
Hey,
probably fit
buddy.
through there.
I'll give you a cookie if you want to go in.
I'll give you one piece of gold.
Give you
I'd go in there, but there isn't room for my massive cape.
Yes. Okay.
Just picture diving like
Hold on.
Hey, we go with you.
come here.
My dog just kind of like waltzed in here. I know you want to be in here, but no, it's shooting up.
All right. So once she crawls through the gap, you see her kind of like, you can see through the gap, like you just see her face kind of peeking through
Right.
against the wall. She's like, "There's a chest in here."
Okay.
All right. Now let's see.
Did someone say chest?
It's like she's like,
Someone say chest.
no.
You hear the small child's voice go, "Not that kind of chest."
I'm talking treasures here.
I grab Gunther's face. I kind of cup his hand into my face into my chin, and I direct his face back into the thing. I'm like, you are helping us out with this. Like, no,
Look
I
back at the
know.
things on the wall.
over here. Your
Um,
attention is over here, buddy.
Savvy is going to roll an investigation check to check out the chest and check it for traps, because I feel like that's something she might do.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, it doesn't seem trapped.
It's like it's just.
It is a chest.
Can I try to join her and like also do a?
Yep. You can just kind of like squeeze through this gap, and actually, I'll get you to roll a dexterity check, because
Oh yeah,
you kind of have like the
Hopefully you
big
don't
chest
get
plate
stuck.
on.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity.
Should be fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
Fine.
Just like glide through. You slide through like
Then why did you send the
Um,
child in there?
because she could fit very easily. She didn't even have to roll a check. She could just like.
Yeah, she just fits in.
But as soon as she said chest, she was like, "Boy." All
That was okay.
right, and she says, "I don't think it's trapped."
Can I check?
You sure can. That'd be investigation. Yeah.
I don't. You don't trust the
Investigation.
child.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Who would trust a child?
It doesn't seem to be trapped. She seems correct.
Okay, let's open it.
Alrighty, so open the chest. It kind of has to be cracked as you pull it up because it's been shut for so long. Inside of this chest, you find 20 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm gonna give Savvy's character health.
All right, so she gets 10. Seems fair.
Watch Gunther be like, "Hey nerd, give me your lunch money."
I don't know what's happening in
Money,
there.
nerd. He
Okay.
says
I
as
don't
his
know
book
what's
is
hap-
slapped out of his hands and he's called a nerd.
I don't know what's
Okay.
happening in there, so
I know. It's called a joke, sweetheart.
I know.
She's too afraid. He's too afraid of die, so he bullies the child.
Makes sense.
You guys just saw her like fucking destroy those two things, cut them in half. Of course
She
she should be.
scarred me once because she yelled at
Those
me.
two things weren't exactly the most competent of creatures.
Well, yeah, but that's still a scary thing to witness.
I suppose it is, yes. Cleaving through them like that. You also find a healing potion. It's a vial with red, sort of sparkly liquid that looks just like the two that
No.
that priest gave you, high priest. Yeah,
Is that it?
that is it.
Okay. Is there? I don't think there's anything else in here. It's just.
No, it's just kind of a closed off area of the rock,
Yeah. Okay.
and the child is going to squeeze back through it again.
It's gonna be like, don't tell anyone.
Shh, don't tell nobody. She's like,
it's a little
She's like,
secret.
guys, guess what?
we found a chest that had a bunch of stuff in it. Whoa!
They're like, fuck.
Fuck.
Like fucking die, just like fucking backs the back of her head, like shut up.
It's like I shouldn't have given her anything.
Why do I let children do things? Just to
I wanna see-
save
I wanna
on
see-
time.
I wanna
From
see
where
if I
you
wanna
guys
know-
are, you can see from there, like the rest of this thing connects up top there.
Am I able to figure out what this riddle means?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you guys translated it. You understand it. One mistress anchors her followers. Before each can be struck down, the mistress must first be stricken.
So
Looks
we
like
pretty much relay that
something
information
struck.
to Diana.
Okay.
No, we
She can
just keep
read
a
it.
secret. I'm kidding.
So Gunther just
So I-
told you what the inscription was.
Oh, okay. Right. I see. Well,
I
there's
have
nothing.
no idea what this is talking about, but honestly, if I had to take a guess, maybe it's referring to some sort of. Actually,
One mistress anchors her followers. Before each of them can be struck, the mistress must be stricken.
what if it's about those pillars?
Could be.
Yeah.
There's a lonely pillar over there.
There's several lonely pillars everywhere.
I mean, there's 4
No.
pillars here, and there's one
4
over
pillars
there.
here, and there's one over there.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah. When I did that sick move with my arrow, the wall was giving way pretty well. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. Just,
I vote that we, try to break that pillar here.
So you want to
I
have
don't
a
have
swing
this.
at the pillar?
I'm
or-
not strong enough for this.
Die.
I'm just suggesting someone could do it. Would someone with enough strength be
It
able
looks-
to break
Um,
this?
I think
They
I
seem
have
to
some.
be. I just want to point out they seem to be pretty thick, and breaking through them would be an incredible challenge. Like you would need either a hella hefty warhammer and someone who's big and bulky as fuck, or you would need to chip away at it for ages.
Kill
Try and
someone.
get through it.
I don't have explosives.
See,
I
I
have an
told you
idea.
that would have been a really cool character to have the demolitionist.
That was one that she was going to roll. She was going to roll like a demolitionist who used bombs and shit. And I'm like, man,
Nice.
can you
That's
imagine?
the kind of
Can you
character I probably
imagine
would
the
end up
friendly
playing
fire?
too. Because I love explosives in any games.
Maybe it's some sort of magic. Looks at the child.
Okay.
Yeah.
The child just kind of
Can I investigate
Why?
the pillar?
I was gonna say, maybe we should all investigate the each pillar in case there's something.
Alright, so she stands against one of the pillars.
I'm gonna investigate this one with Gunther.
So
Okay.
is it investigation or perception for this?
Investigation, yeah. So the difference between them is perception will be seeing, hearing,
Oh,
smelling,
right.
the general thing around you.
Ooh,
Investigation
okay,
would be if you're looking closely at one thing. So if you want to check out this one pillar, investigation would definitely be it. If you want to survey the room, that's perception.
Okay.
Can
I'm really frustrated with my freaking rolls.
Can I investigate the little pond?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely you can. Roll investigation.
So
And
investigation is
so-
rolled, and do we find out anything about that pillar?
It just seems like just a
Great.
pretty solid stone pillar. It's a column that connects from the ground all the way up to the ceiling, and it does look like it's kind of load bearing, but not in a very essential kind of way. It just kind of looks like this is how the caves were naturally formed.
Well, the thing is, the riddle says that the mistress needs to be strucken down, not the anchors. So
Oh yeah, maybe that's one of those. Maybe it's not the mistress. It's just a rock pillar.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, none of these pillars look essential to the cave's support structure. They're just kind of there,
So if
just
we'd
naturally
be,
formed, seemingly.
so if we'd be able to break them, it wouldn't crumble on us.
No, it probably wouldn't if you did manage to break them, which, by the way, would be an incredible feat. But yeah, you don't notice anything too sketchy about the pillars. There's nothing really.
Can someone else fucking look at the water? Because
I'm-
it's not
I'm
working
gonna
out
do
for
that.
me.
Right,
I
die.
will.
The water.
Okay.
The water, the pool
Investigation.
seems to be gaining its water source from two little cracks in the wall. They
Right.
seem to be two little streams trickling in. So maybe from somewhere up in the mountains, like water's flowing down.
Mhm.
Because you're in the mountains now, like the water's
Yeah.
kind of flowing down from somewhere, and it just kind of cracked and flowing through. The water seems clean, seems drinkable, but there doesn't seem to be anything spectacular about it. You can see through to the bottom. It's only about probably 5 feet deep.
Right.
The kid would
Okay,
have a
so-
little hard time swimming, but the rest of you could like walk in water, keep your heads up.
Mhm.
Doesn't look too deep. It's just kind of there.
So there's
Filling my water
absolutely
skin.
nothing suspicious with the water.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill my water skin.
Okay. Fill the water skin with water.
I probably should
A
do
water
that
skin-
too, since
I would note a water skin of cave water. You may want to write that down
Yep.
in your little treasure, whatever.
Hmm.
Make sure you have that
So-
already in my inventory.
actually, can I? Is this like okay? Hold on. Is this the crack you're talking about that is that you're talking about that is filling up the water?
Let's see, where are you? Which one? Sorry.
She's talking about this.
Well,
one.
there's two, but
That one there.
there's,
Yes. So there's this stream.
I'm
that
gonna
kind
go.
of,
I'm
kinda
gonna
comes out of
investigate
here
that.
and goes down
yeah.
there. Then there's one up here that kind of trickles in and comes down this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. So investigation, right?
Yes, it would be. Oddly enough, this does seem completely naturally formed. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything odd about it at all, to be honest.
Okay.
It is quite pretty and interesting how it flows into like this one body there, but that might just be how the ground is and how the water has just happened to make its way. Yeah, it just
Mhm.
seems natural.
Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same way for the other one too,
Could be.
unless anyone else wants to investigate it.
Yeah, I'll go investigate it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Yep. Completely natural.
Okay. So there's like nothing else that's really suspicious in here then, huh?
Maybe it's a riddle for another
Not
place.
really.
What?
Maybe it's a riddle for another place.
Probably.
It could be.
Should
This
we
is
Yeah, go
This is
ahead.
just a cave, so and it's a standalone cave too.
This
so
is the spot that the high priest pointed out in your map.
is it okay?
This is
So-
exactly it.
So this is
So-
like where we need to be, so
Hmm.
the high priest. Hmm. I know this is a bit of a shot in the dark, but I'm gonna investigate this once more, just in case I missed something.
Which one are you at? The main pillar here?
Yes,
Yep, okay.
just in case I missed something. Maybe I don't know. Investigation.
Jesus. Oh.
So-
Unfortunate.
No, there isn't anything you
Okay.
you don't have to like because you're outside of combat, you can say I kind of want to take 20 minutes and just kind of really check out this thing, and like you don't have to roll anything. If there's anything to be found, you'll find it.
Mhm.
Because you're not like, on
yeah.
a
Right, that's right. I forgot we could do
the
that.
checks, the quote unquote checks are to more like quickly check something out,
Check,
like
yeah,
discover
okay.
something. It's like a quick check rather than like if it's a full on deep, taking your time, careful investigation. That is more like just something you can do. Um,
Oh, bless
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you.
Can someone do like an Arcana check to see if there's like any magic?
Oh, I can't do
the child
that.
will do this.
I'm not
Who would
smart
be
enough.
best? I mean,
The child's gonna do that for sure.
Where is it? Where is the child anyway?
I'm gonna
The
do
child
it
is
too,
like just
probably.
kind of leaning against one of
Oh.
the pillars. She is small and undetectable.
I'm gonna do one too, like just in case it doesn't go too well for her or it doesn't go too well for me. No. Wow.
I kind of want to
Okay.
try too.
All
I
right.
mean, I don't think anything's gonna happen with me, but you know.
I'm not-
Whoa!
3 and 24 for the child. Okay, so anything magical about what, sorry?
Just this place.
The place. She says that there's definitely some sort of magical effect, and she has a feeling that the pillars have something to do with it.
Okay, so
And it might have something to do with the riddle as well.
So I was right.
Is there any magic
Pillars,
that's on
the pillars
the
do seem
main
to be
pillar?
naturally formed. The
Mhm.
the just all of the pillars, she says. But the pillars do seem to be naturally formed, but there is some kind of spell that's cast upon them.
Would be really nice if someone knew magic here.
Well,
I
there is
mean,
one.
the
the
child
child
does,
does, yes. She's a wizard.
and
That's
I know
cool.
some stuff. It's mostly your for combat though.
All right. Well, I want to take a while to investigate the pillar.
Okay, so both of you investigating that pillar, taking your time. You don't find any kind of mechanism or anything that would activate something per se. You do see, however, that there are scratch marks in the pillar. Not like claw marks from the gnolls that wouldn't match their claws, but it's more like individual sort of carving sort of marks.
Yeah, can someone just hit that thing with anything?
How many marks are there on this one?
Various. What appeared to just be like natural indentation of like the rock formation itself. Like now that you're looking up close, some of it is like quite jagged and it looks like it's been hit with something like a
Someone
blade
tried to
or
break it before.
maybe.
Am I able to
But like
recognize these
something's
claw
chipped
marks?
away at it many times in different directions. You able to notice what, sorry?
Am I able to recognize these claw marks?
The scratch marks, they
Yeah.
appear to be from bladed weaponry, like a sword, from
Oh, a
there are a
sword.
couple
Okay,
that,
I heard
like-
claws.
yeah, initially they looked like claw marks, like scratch marks, but they are like individual. They're not like a group of them that you would see
Mhm.
like a group of claws.
Is
Like,
there a
it's
certain
individual
pattern?
marks. Whoa.
Is there a certain
what's that?
pattern to these markings?
There's no distinguishable pattern. They do seem to be like slashed across the pillar at random.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna hit the pillar with my sword.
Okay. You strike the pillar with your sword, and it chips away a small bit of the rock.
Okay.
I guess if we all
and
take
nothing
turns.
happens.
Okay.
I
Does
wanna-
anything
I wanna-
happen? Just
How
So
about
go
I
on.
try hitting it one time?
Okay. You also strike it, and you chip away. A tiny piece of rock kind of chips away and bounces along the ground.
I want to try to run my knife right through one of the markings.
Alrighty. So you sing across one of them. Yep, same effect. Nothing really happens.
Child, is there anything magical about this pillar?
Yes.
All right, I want to try something. I'm gonna put some.
Are you
cave-
sure?
I want to try something. I'm gonna put some cave water on the pillar.
Okay. So you splash the pillar with cave water, and it does kind of, as it trickles down, like works through all the cracks and stuff like that, and then trickles down onto the ground, seemingly with no real effect.
Oh, it was all right. So I poured half of my.
It
water
looked
into the
initially
cave
like,
water.
oh, look, something, and then, oh, okay, well, gravity.
So half of my
Gravity.
cave water, there it goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you
like
get
a
more.
little splash of it, a douse, but like, I mean,
Okay.
there's I wonder
like,
if there was some
squeezing
way
it.
that you could somehow refill it with more from some nearby source. I mean,
I was
like
squeezing
one of
it
those
at the.
around.
I was squeezing it at the pillar.
Maybe it needs a
Oh,
blood
okay, yeah.
sacrifice.
Oh my god.
Just
do
bring
not-
the
Like,
dead
quick,
hyena.
grab
and-
some blood.
What if we just? That sounds gross, but we could just put the blood of the things on the pillars.
The blood of the enemies.
gnolls?
Okay. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
blood of a fallen.
So are you doing that?
The child way over here is like, not touching the blood. You can do that. I'm not.
Fine,
Nope.
yo, what's this? I'll go grab some blood from the guy who's been decapitated because there's clearly a shit ton of blood.
There's plenty. There's plenty of
Yeah.
blood. All of the
So I
dead
grab-
guys have open wounds, so all of them have blood.
Okay, so I grab the blood and I rub it.
Smear.
Just smear
Okay.
it.
You just kind
All
of
over.
smear it, just like the pillar, just like Simba, and like nothing.
Simba.
Except the blood sacrifice.
Yeah. No, there doesn't seem to be an effect from that.
Well, I just got my hand fucking dirty for nothing, so I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Okay. As you come and start washing your hand in the water, you see like the child is just kind of sitting there, like crouched in front of the water, and is just staring at the inscription.
Do you see something?
Kind of. It looks like some of the words have been re-scratched in, and now that she points it out to you, you can kind of see it a little better, like where it
So
said.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, it said, like, where it says mistress and her, it was like master and his, like, but now it's kind of like it kind of looks like that's kind of been scratched out, and like the other letters have been scratched in over the top.
Oh.
Oh. So what was the words that were replaced?
Well, that makes
It
sense
was-
because the Dark Elves took over this temple and they have a different, like they converted it to their religion, which was like a
right.
female god. And yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. So this is the original thing that was in there. So they just changed the words.
Mhm.
But what does that tell? What do we know about them?
About dark elves?
Hmm?
About dark elves? Or what do you know about what?
The god, these gods, like
Oh, the original one?
the original.
Pelor. That would be he's the god of the sun, and check real quick. God of the sun and healing is Pelor, but odds are, like, if that's been scratched out over the
It
top
has
of,
been changed.
the spell, like, that was, yeah, it's been changed.
What
more
about
likely.
the goddess?
Lolth?
Hmm.
Roll a religion check.
Nice.
Oh, everyone roll. Okay, sorry.
I mean, if you wanna know about Lolth.
If you want to know. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I fucking know.
Natural 20. Nice.
You know it.
Finally.
You know damn well that
I do know damn well. At least
you do.
going
That
well.
Lolth is the goddess of spiders and trickery, and she's just this evil. Takes the form of a Drider, which is like a spider on the bottom half and dark elf on the top half, and she's just a evil entity from that is worshipped in the Underdark, typically by dark elves in particular. Dark elves have a lot of their stuff is very spidery themed, like webs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and they also have a matriarchal sort of governance where they all the women are the ones that rule and the men are kind of slaves. It's a dark elf kind of way of doing things.
Dominatrix.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so there's that. But that may not necessarily be what's at play here. That's more like a touch that they've added because they didn't want to worship the male god that was there. Well, I suppose male-ish god was there. They wanted to worship their own, so they might have just like carved over it and rewrote over the top. Now that you're up close to these pillars, like behind you, you also see that those have similar scratch marks on them to the main one over there.
Are they about the same pattern, or like the same like do they
Same
look
kind
about
of
the
weapon
same?
and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Is there anything that's noticeably different with the one pillar to these ones?
Not really, other than the fact that it's kind of standing way away on its own.
It's what?
Nothing really apart from the fact that it's standing over there on its own. And these ones are kind of more grouped together. Apart from that, there's no real difference.
Do the markings look like they could be some kind of language or something?
Not really. No, it just seems like random scratch marks where something has like struck the rock.
Are we able to identify what weapon made these marks, or no? I think I already asked
There's
that.
various weapons. It's mostly like it's mostly bladed weapons, short swords, daggers, long swords, that kind of thing.
Okay, so we already did that, so we don't need to do that again.
Can I check in the water if I can spot anything in there? Because you said that it wasn't that deep.
Yeah, the water is fairly shallow. You could walk through it and keep your head above it.
Can I see if I can find anything in there?
Sure. Roll a investigation check. You can
That's not
search
gonna
through,
go
wade
well.
through the water, see if you can find anything.
I thought so.
There's nothing down there. Just kind of dirt, rock, kind of stuff.
And more dirt, and more water.
And water, yeah, there's a lot of that.
I'm gonna hit every single one of those other pillars once.
In just any particular
Yeah, just
order?
one
Or
by
like
one.
one by one from top to bottom?
Yeah.
All right. You strike the first
Just-
one, and you hear, as you hit the first one, there's kind of like a resonance of sound
Right.
throughout the cave. And then when you hit the second one, it just kind of goes, like chips away at the rock. Hit the third one, chip. Fourth one, chip. Nothing.
So there's an
Okay.
order, probably.
Well, the first one made a different noise though,
I think Lacey lost the
which is
connection.
oh no.
Probably. That's all right.
We can probably take a little break to go get some lunch while she
Yeah, that's
gets
true.
her internet
Oh,
sorted.
there we go. Okay,
Oh.
there we go. It's back. I was just about to see if like something happened. It was like acting really like your voices got distorted, and I was like, oh, I can't load anything online, so I'm just like shit, and I still can't. So
I kind of
in
figured
case
that
it
you lost the
happens,
connection.
yeah.
Do you want to just like take a break for a bit, let your internet recover, and then we'll come back? Or
I think it's fine now because I just reloaded a page and it's a little slow, but it's fine. But we can take a quick break because I was gonna grab something to just like eat. I'm kind of hungry.